What's up, Jabroni? It's your host, Twan, and today we're taking a trip to the Windy City without even leaving the griddle. We're talking the ultimate Chicago hot dog triple threat. The OG classic Chicago dog, the legendary super dog, and a monster hot dog show matchup, the hybrid Italian beef Chicago dog. Put that ketchup away because this is the hot dog show. So Chicago isn't just the birthplace of the deep dish. It's home to over 2,000 hot dog stands, more than the number of McDonald's, Burger Kings, and Wendy's all put together. And every real Chi-Town dog comes with one unbreakable rule: no ketchup. We're gonna get started by first prepping our veggies. So when I'm just doing 1 or 2 hot dogs, I like to just take 1 slice of onion like that. And this is how I make sure I get even dice. There you have it. So what I'm gonna do is quarter my tomatoes, because our super dog gets tomato wedges like this. And then we're gonna take these down and we're gonna cut these more into slices for our classic Chicago dog. So what we've got here is a whole dill pickle. And for our classic Chicago dog, it's gonna get a spear, and then our other one is gonna get kind of similar, but it's gonna get a little bit of a thicker wedge. So the trick to any good Chicago dog is sport peppers. We're actually gonna take a couple of our sport peppers because next I'm gonna be cutting up our giardiniera, and I want some sport peppers to go on our hybrid dog. So what I have here is giardiniera. It's pickled cauliflower, carrot, and I'm really just trying to take it down because we want this to sit on top of the hot dog, and you're not gonna get like a big bite of any one vegetable. So that is our giardiniera. So next up, I've got some sweet cherry peppers. What I like about these is that they're gonna give you a little bit of sweet heat on top of that hot giardiniera, and that looks absolutely beautiful. Let's move on to making our ragu. We've got 2 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of better than bouillon roast beef, about a tablespoon of dried chopped onions, and then we're gonna put in a good grind of some black pepper. We're gonna simmer that, we're gonna stir it until smooth and keep it hot. We're running 3 Vienna-born naturals today. So we've got one that's gonna go on that's just completely steamed. That's our classic Chicago dog. Then we've got 2 dogs. We've got our super dog and we've got our classic Vienna beef. For the first time in hot dog show history, we're doing the double slap. The double slappity dog. We've got our beautiful steamy poppy seed buns. And I'm telling you, these are amazing looking. To me, I think this is gonna be great. So if you can't find poppy seed buns, you can do a quick egg wash. Egg wash them, sprinkle them down with poppy seeds, and then put them in the oven at 325 for about 10 minutes, and you're gonna have poppy seed buns. For our classic, we're gonna pull this out, and that's going right in there. This is our super dog. As you can see, it's beefier, it's plumper. We've got some nice griddle char on it, and that's going right in for our super dog. Boom. All right, here is our Italian beef banger. Oh my God. I feel like we should have some violin music going right now because this poor guy fell apart. Ugh. I've never seen that before. All right, all 3 of our dogs get yellow mustard. And it doesn't have to look real pretty because you know what? We're just gonna put some other stuff on top of it. Now, we've got our neon green relish. This is a complete staple for Chicago dogs. Now, if you can't find neon green relish, there is a hack that you can do in order to achieve this. You get regular pickle relish and you just put a couple of drops of blue food coloring and it'll turn it this bright green. Now, we've got to put on some white diced onion. All right. For our classic OG dog, we're just gonna take it, we're gonna pull it out of this, open it up a little bit. We're gonna pop in our tomato wedges. Finally, this gets our pickle spear, 2 sport peppers, and it wouldn't be a Chicago dog without the celery salt. This is our classic Chicago. The super dog actually gets 1 tomato wedge, a little bit bigger. You're gonna get a pickle spear with it, 2 sport peppers as well. They always pair theirs with French fries. I mean, this is ridiculous. Normally this would be in your box. These French fries would be on the side, they'd be on top. There's a couple of key differences in our super dog than the original. Obviously they use crinkle cut fries, and they also use a green pickled tomato. Couldn't find those at the store, so we're just going with our tomato wedge. It is time for our hot dog show hybrid. Over the weekend, I was able to cook an eye of round. So with any standard Italian beef, you're gonna take it and you're gonna dip the beef in the jus. We're gonna give our beef a dip, and then that's going right on the top of our hot dog. Next up, we've got our giardiniera, our spicy giardiniera. That just looks good. I'm gonna pull an audible here because we've got so many veggies on it. I'm just gonna slice up one of our tomato wedges, and we're gonna throw that on the top for a little bit of brightness and some freshness. And of course, it wouldn't be a Chicago dog without a little bit of our celery salt. All right, we've got to taste them. First up is our classic Chicago dog. I know exactly what to expect from this, and I know it's gonna be just amazing. You know, there's a reason that people say these are some of the best hot dogs you can have. The smokiness of the dog, along with the garden vegetables, the brightness of the tomatoes, the sweet pickle relish, and then the heat that you just get from these little sport peppers, just delicious. Next up, we're going to try our super dog. And if I thought the last dog was hard to eat, this one's got even more on it. And on what side do I want to go in on? I don't even know if I can get my mouth around this. Beefier dog. I gotta tell you, the potato, the pickle, all the veggies with the dog, it's a complete meal in one bite. As you know, with some of our other videos, I love meat on meat action. It's just delicious. And I just happened to make some roast beef and put together the hot dog show mashup. This is the Italian beef Chicago dog. That's delicious. Incredibly delicious. The beef is incredible. The giardiniera spice is incredible. It's hot, it's spicy. The tomatoes are tangy. The mustard is tangy. I get the pepper from the jus. I get the onion from the jus. It complements that beef. The hot dog brings in the smokiness. And then all of the giardiniera that went everywhere. Super tangy, super tart, and a little bit bright and hot. Incredible. All 3 dogs. Ultimate Chicago dogs. In my book, I think you can't go wrong with any one of these. So there it is, the ultimate Chicago hot dog triple threat. The classic, the super dog, and our very own hot dog show, hybrid beef beast. Thanks for sticking around. Keep your buns warm, and I'll see you next time.